So Bill Haney, big times Boots. He says Boots needs to win a belt at 154. Then we'll revisit that fight. Devin and Bill, they could say that because that's all Devin has been about. Legacy, belts, big fights. So he could say, before I give you an opportunity, you got to do a little bit of what I've been doing for the last 6, 7 years. So I understand it. But here's the thing. If that's the case, if Bill is truly putting that out there as being the one thing that's going to bring him and Devin, when I say him, I mean Boots and Devin into the ring. If that's the only thing that's stopping Devin Haney and Boots from fighting, then they're going to be fighting this year. By the end of this year, they're going to be fighting. Because Xander Zayas is not going to be able to defend his belts against Jaron Boots Ennis. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to the Puerto Ricans. I hate to break it to anybody in the world. Xander Zayas will not be able to stop Boots from taking those belts off of him. Boots going to take his belts. He might take his regular belt that Xander Zayas wrap around his pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, Boots is just on a different level than Xander Zayas. I'm surprised that Xander is taking the fight, and I respect him for taking the fight. But he's not going to have enough offense and defense to stop Boots. And what do I mean by that? Boots has special effects. Boots does things that Xander wouldn't dream of. You know what I mean? As far as pull countering, fight with his hands down, being slick, can roll each shoulder, angles, combinations, you know what I mean? Power. Xander and Boots, neither one of them has ever fought anybody, so I guess they're banking on the fact that maybe Boots is a hype job. Maybe he is a hype job, but as of right now, he's a hype job with a lot of skill. You know what I mean? Kind of like a Prince not seen. As of right now, the skill jumps off the screen. The athleticism jumps off the screen. Unless Xander Zayas has some type of skills that he hasn't brought out yet, I don't think he has enough in his bag to be able to match what Boots has in his bag. And I think Boots can make it an easy night just off of his jab. Boots' jab is lightning fast. Boots' jab reminds me of a Roy Jones jab in the Vinny Pazienza fight. It's lightning fast and it's a long jab. You know what I mean? Boots has a 75-inch reach. So he could literally win fights just with the jab if he wanted to. He decides to make those fights beautiful because he's a beautiful fighter. He just has a style that's very aesthetic and pleasing to watch. At times, because sometimes he go out there and it's like, is this the same dude that I seen the last fight? Like, it's like he's not in control of it, but if he had one of those nights where he doing the Matrix and all that, it's going to get bad for Xander's ass. But if Xander and Boots are actually in talks and they fight this summer, then Boots and Devin are going to be fighting by the end of the year. Because that's the only ultimatum that Bill Haney gave Boots, that, oh, you got to get a belt first. Boots not about to get just one belt. He about to have 2 belts at 154. And he's taking them off Xander's ass. So we're going to see if Bill Haney's a man of his word and Devin try to fight Boots for those belts because he's about to have them. But y'all let me know what y'all think.